This morning, we are pleased to have the presence of
Javi Marora, founder, president, WICSI.
Montserrat Pema, Minister of Education.
Jasmine Mar, vice chairperson, Race International Preschool.
Pamela Munoz, International Corporation, Ministry of Education.
Patricio Crespo, Minister of Education Advisor.
Catalina Cajias, President, WICSI Ecuador.
Rosalia Arteaga, former president, Ecuador.
Albi Garcia, General Manager, Richmond.
Jenny Vinuesa, ISM Managing Director.
Aurora Vinuesa, Vice President of WICSI Ecuador and General Manager, CAN.
Aurora Vinuesa, ISM Financial Director.
Tanushree Bhattacharya, Uttar Pradesh State President, WICSI EE.
Murali Dudley, Gujarat State President, WICSI EE.
Preetha Nambiar, Gujarat State.
Meenakshi Singh, Festival Coordinator.
Priyanka Modi, Festival Coordinator.
Tamara Munoz, Ministry of Education International Cooperation.
Jamia Castro, Middle Year Program Coordinator, ISM International Academy.
Janet Leon, Middle Year Program Coordinator, ISM Academy Quito.
Marjorie Reyes, Member of WICSI Ecuador.
Jessica Benavides, Member of WICSI Ecuador.
Maria de Los Angeles Reman, Member of WICSI Ecuador.
Adolfo Albano, MIA, Mambuco Dance Corps Director.
And of course, students and teachers from India and Ecuador.
Let's start this ceremony with the national anthem of the participating countries. Please stand up.
The national anthem of the Republic of India.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
National Anthem of the Republic of Ecuador.
3. Welcome, exchange experience, and presentation of statistics by Engineer Aurora Vinuesa, Vice President of WICSI Ecuador and General Manager of the AIDA Montoya Coast Corporation. Good morning, everyone. It is such a pleasure to be here today and see that we are all united with one common objective. Good morning, and I am going to. Good morning. Dr. Montserrat Kramer, Minister of Education, Ecuador. Through Zoom, Dr. Harbin Aurora, Dr. Jasmine Kumar, members of WICI, Ivy Garcia, General Manager of Richmond, and Dr. Jenny Mesa, who represents ISM and the Board of Directors. Everyone here today. What a privilege to be sharing today's panel with women who have achieved so much in life. Do you know what these women have in common? Do we have any idea what all these women today who will be speaking have in common? Well, what they have in common is that they've been able to put their dreams into a reality. Several months ago, WICI Ecuador Council gathered together. We were reflecting on which area we will start working on. WICI serves over 200 sectors. But what we did is, after thinking, after sharing ideas, after talking about different issues, we decided to start with education, brainstorming, and finally, the project. Do it. Dreams and Actions was born. An intercultural exchange program that will give young people the opportunity to interact with students from different continents, from a different continent, all the challenges we had to overcome. Here in Ecuador, it is now around 8:30, almost 9 o'clock. What time is it in India? Close to 7:30, 9 o'clock. Time was a challenge. Also, we wanted to find out through students' experiences how similar or different our cultures really were. Kids from Ecuador and India had the opportunity to expand their horizons and encourage them to develop their own opinions and ideas. Now, let's review some numbers. Do it as the program that started several months ago, how each student had to overcome different challenges through the pandemic years. Let's continue. Just let's keep this in mind. How many students participated? This is a pilot program. It started in December with 200 students. Out of the 200 students, 100 from India, 100 from Ecuador, 78 male students, 120 female students. The ages were ranging between 12 years old and 15 years old. The city, as you can see in Ecuador, the 100 students that participated were from Quito. Now you can see a difference in India, the difference, the diversity. All these different cities, Ahmedabad, Baruch, and so on. And also, we can see that 22 of those 200 students came from a rural area and 178 from an urban area. Let's continue. Here is something that we wanted to find out from the students. They were asked if they had access to technology. They were asked what type of challenges they also had to overcome. And we can see that 100% of the students that participated, the 200 students also ended the project. We didn't really leave anyone behind. They all finished the project. So this is more than numbers. Today, we are going to be listening to some testimonies of the students who will be sharing what they have learned through this program. Thank you. And also, when we put a project together, this is not just done by one member of one organization. Teamwork is needed. And I'd like to take this moment to express my deepest gratitude to everyone who made this program possible. Students who are through Zoom, teachers, academic coordinators here in Ecuador, in India, administrative staff taking care of all the logistics, school principals, school board of directors, Richmond, Wiki Ecuador Council through its members, Wiki India Council. And sometimes students who can see me through your camera. If I may ask, do it, dream and act. What is it that separates those who dream and talk about big things from those that actually take action towards achieving it? Who only dreams and who makes it possible? And I may ask to my students today, how do you see yourself in the future? A simple dreamer or an achiever who never stops dreaming? If you want to be that achiever who never stops dreaming, well, don't waste any more time. The time is now. In many instances, people tend to wait for the perfect timing. They are waiting for the perfect condition. If you want to achieve what you want in life, you must start to do it now. But also, keep in mind something that Mother Teresa once said. A life is not worth living unless it is lived out for others. Thank you.
Presentation of the Intercultural Exchange Program by Catalina Cajias, President of the WICSI Ecuador Business Council.
Y representar a mi país. Así llegué al web en India, liderando delegaciones para el foro más grande a nivel mundial, enfocado a la mujer, un lugar donde conocí se hace realidad el sueño de conectar los dos países, gracias a la invitación de la doctora Harbin Arora para presidir y fundar la Cámara de Comercio de la Mujer Ecuador-India, reto que asumo con toda responsabilidad y abanderamos Ecuador como parte de los 80 países y sus 200 consejos en diferentes segmentos. Yo amo India, visiono a India como una de las economías grandes en el mundo, el despertar del elefante económico, así lo llaman los expertos. La mitad de sus habitantes tienen menos de 25 años, lo que podría convertir a India en el país más joven del mundo a corto plazo y con más de sus 400 millones de usuarios, supone también el segundo mercado más grande de Internet después de China. India es líder en varios sectores, como tecnología de la información, es el proveedor de software para el mundo y energías renovables. Estoy segura que juntas podemos lograr muchas cosas, resultados espectaculares en educación, en salud, en la parte agrícola, en yoga, en Ayurveda. Con estas primicias, desde Wiki Ecuador Business Council, apostamos por priorizar la educación como eje principal al inicio y mostrar lo mejor que tiene cada país desde su potencialidad de intercambio. Nuestro propósito es fomentar la curiosidad, abrazar la diversidad, la experiencia práctica, enfatizando la importancia de las similitudes en lugar de las diferencias, superar los obstáculos y encontrar nuevas formas de comunicarse de manera efectiva. Por eso hemos creado este espacio valioso de conexión. Mi admiración a la doctora Harbin Arora y a Jasmine Kumar, generadoras de puentes de llegada. Un agradecimiento a mis compañeras, miembros del Consejo Directivo conformado por mujeres extraordinarias, líderes cada una en sus segmentos, en especial Aurora Vinuesa, quien es la vicepresidenta de Wiki Ecuador y gerente general del ISM International. Su colaboración activa y desinteresada realzó el apoyo recibido a más de 20 personas, coordinadores y equipos de trabajo que han sincronizado día a día cada uno de todos estos avances, sobrellevando de mejor manera hasta un cambio de diferencia horaria, 10 horas 30 minutos. 7 colegios participantes y a quien también hace posible esta certificación y este aval como el primer intercambio masivo entre los dos países. Queridos estudiantes, me llena el corazón de júbilo verlos conectados desde cada uno de sus espacios. He podido sentir a través de sus sonrisas la alegría de enlazar comunicaciones, expectativas en cada clase y experiencias nuevas. Ahora, cuando veamos un mapa, sentiremos que los tuvimos tan cerca. Anhelo que esta semilla sea el inicio de grandes conexiones. Ustedes serán los exportadores o importadores del futuro, quienes posiblemente liderarán negociaciones de intercambios internacionales, generadores de oportunidades, pero sobre todo creadores de tejidos humanos. Yo sueño con un Ecuador productivo, conectado con el mundo. Bienvenidos siempre al Ecuador de los 4 mundos. El Ecuador, un país rico en biodiversidad y cultura.
Opening message by Dr. Harbin Arora, founding president of Wiki and founder and global president of All Ladies League and Women Economic Forum, with a powerful global network of 200,000 women around the world and growing towards Mission Million.
Hello, my sisters and brothers in Ecuador. I'm so delighted to be here. thank you for this opportunity. I want to put my congratulations and esteemed regards to my soul sister Catalina, who just spoke and addressed us, and a sister who spoke before with such inspirational words. My sisters, you embody the whole spirit of do it, dream it, dare it, act it, and just do it, because your actions today are building bridges between cultures, between continents, between languages, between time zones, between all of us living on this planet that we call our home, and making us feel like we are all part of one divine family. Education is the foundation of everything. Education is the light that brings awareness, that brings hope into everything. It awakens our own dreams personally. It creates family. The fortunes of families are built upon education. The strength of a society is built upon education, and the power of a nation is built upon education. And our prosperity together as one human family, as one planet, is built upon enlightened education and awareness. And this enlightenment, this sense of oneness that you are bringing by building bridges through the Wiki Ecuador India Council, between Ecuador and India, and all the amazing leaders, students who have participated in this program in Ecuador, in India, through the Wiki Councils of Elementary Education, led by my soul sister Jasmine, supported by all the state chapters. I see a big presence of Gujarat. This is the state where our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Bhai Modi comes from, and we are so proud. He is very passionate about education. We have our university in Gujarat as well. I have had the fortune of meeting him, and I know, he has really set up so many universities in Gujarat. And I know the next program that you have is on higher education. Yes, education, the elementary education, secondary education, to higher education and lifelong education, because education is a life skill. We have to continue educating ourselves, no matter whether we are formally enrolled in school or informally learning, doing homeschooling. Now the boundaries of learning in school, outside of school, offline, online, are all blurred. But what is so heartening is that despite this very testing time, this time of challenge, all of you have taken it upon yourself to keep up the morale and motivation of our youth, to give them an experience of something different. When they grow up, they will look back at this time, yes, of challenge, because they would have seen their families go through some testing times, but they will also look back upon this time because of your positive endeavors as a time when they learned, when they connected, when they expanded their horizons, when they opened their minds, and they became more aware of the other, of the pain of the other, of the potential and possibility of the other. So this has been a very, very interesting time for all of us. It is a time where we need to look into our humanity, into the purpose of living our lives. When things change and when travel opens up, I also welcome a delegation of all the students along with their teachers and with their families, should they like, and some people from the government, to along with the Wiki Ecuador Council members, to come visit India. It is an ancient country with a very inclusive ethos of love all, serve all. We have a very open heart, warm heart, like Ecuador. People in Ecuador, you will discover that while there are so many differences in our language and so many things in our culture, essentially in our human values, we are just the same. Just as you embrace us with love, we also embrace you with love, and we invite you to come to India. And reciprocally, I will encourage our delegations here, the Wiki Councils here, when travel opens up, to look at the possibility of taking a delegation to Ecuador, because nothing like in-person, face-to-face contacts. Of course, we keep it up with, it's more efficient to connect, and so many possibilities come up with the online. We invite all of you to come. There's a possibility of homestays, stays with families. We did that once at one of our forums for business women in Madurai, where business women from different countries, about 20 countries, came and they stayed with families in India. And it's a very, very enriching experience, because what we are doing is simply building bridges, opening our hearts, opening in minds, because that's what true education is about. It is about opening up of the heart, opening up of the mind, and building of our character in spirit of sisterhood and brotherhood. And I congratulate the leaders on both sides. And especially, I'm very grateful to the support of the government of Ecuador, especially the Honorable Minister of Education, who has kindly agreed to address us all today, for the support extended and for the continuing support. We are taking this project into more projects, thanks to the dynamic leadership of Soul Sister Catalina, who also brought a delegation of business women to our Women Economic Forum in Egypt. And she's also the president of the Women Economic Forum to be held in Ecuador, the WEF Ecuador, being held in November of this year, from the 11th to the 13th of November. And I invite all the partners in this project to kindly participate, be part of it. That is a forum for business to business networking among women entrepreneurs, and let the students be a part of it. We've always had young people who are part and who are privy to the Women Economic Forum conferences, because the younger we start on the entrepreneurial journey, because after all, it's just entrepreneurship is a mindset above everything. So we welcome you to participate in the Women Economic Forum Ecuador, and please contact our Soul Sister Catalina. With those words, I thank you very much for this opportunity to address you all, and we are always there with you in support, sisterhood and brotherhood. Beyond borders, it doesn't matter when our hearts are connected. We may be very far in distances, but we are very close and connected where our hearts are concerned. Thank you for this opportunity of bringing 200 people from India and Ecuador together in friendship. And I'm sure it will give rise to very beautiful bonds in the future. God bless you all. Thank you very much. Gracias. Namaste.
Words by Montserrat Creamer, Minister of Education of Ecuador.
A la señora Harbin Arola, fundadora y presidenta de la Cámara de Mujeres de Comercio e Industria, WICS, de Global the Women Economic Forum, WEF, a la señora Hasmul Kumar, Women's and Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Elementary Scholar, a la señora Catalina Cajías, presidenta de la Cámara de Mujeres de Comercio e Industrias de Ecuador e India, a la señora Aurora Vinuesa, gerente general de la Academia Internacional ISM, invitados especiales, representantes de los colegios participantes de Ecuador, de India, coordinadores, profesores, amigos todos y en especial nuestros queridos estudiantes. And act, dream, do it, and act. Quiero decirles que somos totalmente afines porque nosotros en el Ministerio de Educación tenemos como leitmotiv y como frase guía: juntos construimos la educación que soñamos y que queremos. Por lo tanto, en estos momentos, Ecuador, India y el mundo está construyendo la educación con la que sueña y quiere. Tenemos un problema global, pero tenemos soluciones globales. Queremos detonar círculos virtuosos, con altas expectativas, donde nuestros niños y niñas y jóvenes sepan que pueden soñar y que nosotros tenemos objetivos muy claros y que les vamos a dar todo el apoyo para que ellos
tengan los resultados deseados y puedan realmente construir el futuro que están planificando. Aprendizaje conjunto de intercambio estudiantil promovido por la Cámara de Mujeres de Comercio e Industria de la India y de Ecuador constituye un paso muy importante para promover una educación en el marco de la ciudadanía global, que en el plano económico promueve liderazgos colaborativos, el fortalecimiento de conexiones con negocios internacionales y la promoción de las mejores prácticas en educación y en negocios. De ahí que esta experiencia de intercambio cultural entre 200 jóvenes de 12 a 15 años, hombres y mujeres de India y Ecuador, resulte tan prometedora, interesante. Para mí, como ministra de Educación y en representación del Gobierno Nacional, les deseo el mayor de los éxitos, especialmente a todos los estudiantes que han participado en esta iniciativa, deseándoles que sigan el camino de la exploración y del aprendizaje a lo largo de todas sus vidas y que todo aquello que aprendan lo pongan al servicio de la transformación de la comunidad. Felicito a quienes han liderado esta iniciativa en Ecuador y en la India, destacando el trabajo realizado por Jasmine Kumar, Catalina Cajías, presidentes de la Cámara de Mujeres de Comercio e Industria de India y Ecuador, y a todo su Consejo de Mujeres Líderes, que acompañan a Aurora Vinuesa, gerente general de la Academia Internacional ICM, equipos de educadores profesionales. Gracias.
We ask the Master Crier to stay on the podium.
Country gift delivery by Mrs. Marjorie Reyes, member of the Wiki Ecuador Council and co-founder of Taita Hats. Taita Hats is a 100% Ecuadorian product that benefits more than 400 toquilleras women who are human capital, optimizing raw materials and reaching international markets.
Students' experiences from India and Ecuador.
Good morning, Ecuador, and good evening, India. This is Chavi Pundir of AK Children Academy School, India, and I'm here to share my experience on this beautiful program, namely Cultural Exchange. First of all, I would like to thank all the concerned authorities who have organized such a beautiful program. No matter how badly coronavirus affected both the countries, but at least we got a chance to do something different and great. I really enjoyed this, and I guess everyone did. We got to know a lot about both of the countries. For me, before this program, Ecuador was just a country. It was just a piece of land. But after this program, now I know a lot about Ecuador, like what are the dance forms, what are the art forms, what is the music they listen to, and how did they manage to get out of this pandemic situation.
Good morning, everyone. My experience with ISM exchange program with Indian students has had some very enriching moments. It has also taught the participants brand new things about another country with different environments and situations. The meetings have helped the students to open up and improve their English skills. I highly recommend to try your best on interacting with other English speakers. That way you'll definitely improve. I also hope that we continue with this practice with other students from different countries. Due to these opportunities, we'll have more open doors on our futures. And finally, I want to thank our school for giving us the chance of learning more through a fun and amazing way. Thank you very much.
Yali ho, I am Yoshita Patnaik from Calix Public School, Mundra. I would like to thank my teachers and my school for giving me a wonderful opportunity to meet and greet with the students around the world. With the advances in technology, we have many more ways to collaborate that can occur outside of the classroom and beyond the school days. This platform gave us the opportunity to take part in discussion, interaction, and problem solving. It also helped us build our social emotional learning skills, communicative abilities, as well as the work as a part of collaborative team. This wonderful collaboration helped us to promote the building of peer relationships, foster peer interactions, understanding different perspectives, and giving and receiving feedbacks with other students living across the country. I would like to thank my school again for giving me a wonderful opportunity. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I am Vrinda Mani from Narmada Calrex Public School, Bharuch. Today, I'll share my experience of India-Ecuador exchange sessions. From all the sessions, I learned about Ecuadorian food, their custom, their tradition, their festivals, and their artistics. I also learned many Spanish words like maracuya, it is a patient food. Muy bien means very well. De nada, which means you're welcome, etc. I had a great interactive session. I'm learning and enjoying a lot through the sessions. I gained a lot of knowledge about Ecuadorians. I'm learning Spanish language and soon I will able to speak Spanish. I'm thankful and grateful for this wonderful opportunity. Gracias.
Hola, namaste, hello. Me llamo Pranjal, which means I'm Pranjal Pimpuria from grade 8 Calrex Public School, Ghatlodia. So, during this pandemic situation, we recently collaborated with schools of Ecuador and we exchanged culture, traditions, ways of learning and much more exciting things. This program not only was a mode of learning and mode of sharing education, but a great platform to learn and communicate to different people across the world. We learned different and innovative works. For me, this turned out to be a great opportunity to enhance my learning. Every school got equal chance of presenting their viewpoints, and not only that, we could also individually communicate in groups, ask questions, answer some really interesting ones, and much more. We covered topics such as education, pandemic, culture, traditions, music, art, dance forms, technology, and some of the most innovative and important topics of discussion. In short, it was an amazing program and taught us so many new things. And we really had a great time to communicate with different people. Need to say one thing, that the Ecuadorians are really creative brains. I mean, their presentations were very different and unique and also connected with the audience. We had different sessions divided into 7 parts, basically in different ways. So it was quite interesting. And lastly, I would like to say thank you for giving me this opportunity. It was really wonderful and had a really great time. Thank you and have a nice day.
Hello everyone. Myself Nandini Pal from CPS Rajula, India. In this video, I will be sharing my experience of Ecuador with you. As I have attended all the sessions, they were very nice. It was a pleasure to have a conversation with the students of different countries. The students were very interactive in the breakout room and friendly. And especially in the breakout rooms, I felt very good while sharing things about me and knowing about their lifestyle, specialities, etc. And one more point that should be noted is that I also made a friend in the breakout room. And of course, I'll feel very glad to tell everyone that I am having a foreigner friend. So my experience was excellent and I love to attend the upcoming sessions. Thank you.
Good morning and good evening to everyone. Today I have the opportunity to be sharing with all of you my experience in this wonderful project. It has been basically an amazing time for me to share ideas and thoughts about my own culture. I have the opportunity to know more about it and to know more also about the history background of Indian culture. I hope that this project can be repeated really soon so I can have the opportunity to know more about every one of you. I wanted to let you know that all of you guys have been really amazing and polite with basically all of us. And yeah, I just wanted to thank that I have the opportunity to share this time with all of you, and I hope that it has been a joyful time as well as how it was for me.
Good morning. Well, dear teachers, dear students, dear authorities from the different countries, government authorities from India, government authorities from Ecuador, welcome and thank you very much for having me here today. Good morning to some of the students that are here in Ecuador and good late afternoon to the students that are in India. I first want to congratulate everyone that made this event possible. Extend my gratitude to the organizers for their many hours invested. Also, share my appreciation with the students who have participated. I am very proud and thankful to be representing Richmond Publishing as the promoter of this specific event. This project definitely represented a fair share of challenges. They had to attend meetings from different time zones, just as they have all of them shared. And for some of it, it was early in the morning. For some of them, it was late afternoon. But the willingness always accompanied them. And they joined their sessions and talk about their culture, their day-to-day lives, and also about their own experiences. And also how were they living in times of COVID. Time, distance, nor a virus stopped these students from having this interaction, this connection, and being part of this revolutionary online cultural exchange program. These students started as acquaintances, and now they're completing and ending these projects, just as some of the girls shared, considering themselves friends. They have built a friendship. India and Ecuador, two countries that do not share a common language, have overcome that barrier by using English as a language of mediation between the two in order to communicate between each other or between the students that have participated. It was for sure a challenge to overcome, and they deserve a lot of recognition. English as a foreign language has become more relevant with each passing day. It is used to do business negotiations. It is essential to work with technology. It is also extremely important for tourism. Knowing English will give you an advantage over your competitors. It is now a necessary skill to possess as the world becomes totally integrated. Richmond Publishing invests millions of dollars in the development of English language teaching materials and programs for students of all ages, from preschool to professionals. Because we believe that learning English is it's not longer a privilege, but it is a required skill to have in order to be successful in the world. In Richmond, we have adopted and incorporated the newest technology available in order to develop the different programs that you guys already know for the ELT community, as well as the best tools in the market, providing great quality content with the most modern active methodologies. At the same time, we provide the students with exciting material to support their learning processes. This alliance between Richmond and your educational community has proven to be a success. I want to thank you all again for being part of these amazing projects. Also tell you that it has been a great honor for me to be part of it today, and that I know that this project is only the beginning of many more to come. You all did an extremely wonderful job. I want to thank you all, and on behalf of Richmond, have a wonderful day and continue to do the great job that you guys are doing as of now. Thank you very much.
Dance Group presentation directed by Adolfo Alban, MIA Mambuco Dance Corp Director.
मजाल देखो करे ये धमाल देखो
Present delivery to Jania Castro y Janet Leon. Janet Leon is by Zoom by Dr. Jenny Vinuesa, the General Director of ISM.
Thank you everyone for staying here. And the program is possible if you are hardworking, and you are hardworking. Thank you so much for your attention, especially for the heart that you have for this program. I think that everyone has the opportunity to be part of the project, and now we are part of this wonderful project. We can be bridges, and remember, we can be bridges, and ISM is a bridge to develop the better future for the students. Thank you so much for your attention, and this is the recognition, certificate of recognition, awards in recognition to Jania Castro, and here's the continuous participation during this first online intercultural exchange program. Do it. Thank you so much. And virtual, I think that Janet Leon is on Zoom. And thank you, Janet, also for your commitment with this program. I give you the flowers by Zoom also. Thank you.
Closing remarks to the event by Jasmine Kumar, Vice Chairperson, Race International Preschool.
Warm greetings to Honorable Minister of Education Ecuador, Dr. Montserrat Kremer, Honorable President Vicky, Dr. Harbeen Arora, and my dear soul sisters, Catalina, Aurora, Nirali, and Tanusri. Heartiest congratulations to all my brothers and sisters, educators, academicians, and students who have been an integral part of this wonderful initiative. Being the National President of Elementary Education India, it is my great honor and privilege to have been given the opportunity to spearhead this collaborative effort involving the educational institutions of both Ecuador and India for this wonderful journey of 2-month-long virtual student exchange program, making an impact on 200 students. As the theme says, do it, dream, and act. This project has truly been an example that despite no matter whatever challenges we encounter, if one is determined to make an initiative a success, you can do it. So let me first congratulate our sisters and brothers across the borders who have left no stone unturned to make this program a huge success in just no time. This 2-month student exchange program, it's kind of an example of how educators worldwide, they are striving to nurture their young children and hence the future of the country. And I believe that by developing institutional linkages such as these programs, it enriches everybody who's involved into it. So thank you for giving this opportunity to our young children. Going ahead, we really look forward to see more such institutional linkages and exchanges between Ecuador and India to work on the programs to ensure both access to and quality of early childhood, elementary, and high school education, which is also the mission of Ministry of Education of both India as well as Ecuador. So we really look forward to having a collaborative approach in taking up the projects which not only impacts the education of Ecuador, but also of India. And, because, investing in the early years, it's one of the smartest thing I believe that a country can do to eliminate extreme poverty, boost the shared prosperity, and create the human capital which is needed for the economies to diversify as well as grow. Yet today, millions of young children, they are not reaching their full potential because of inadequate nutrition, a lack of early stimulation, learning, nurturing care, and even exposure to stress. It adversely affects their development. Also, I see scope, not just for children, but also I believe that it would be equally enriching, for the teachers to exchange on the social emotional learning aspects, research, experiences, best practices on environment, sustainability, and much more. I know we are running short of time today. So once again, I congratulate the entire team, not only for the successful completion of the project, but most importantly, I think to the younger generation, we have given a very, very important message through this program that do, dream, and act. Despite all the challenges, if your untiring efforts are there, no obstacle is insurmountable, because once your mind is made up and you stand firm as a rock, so no one can stop you from gaining your goal and crowning yourself with success. So with hope and ambition, do give rein to your vision, look ahead, plan, and above all act. Do not waver, do not hesitate, and do not rest till the job is done, because you can fashion your fate the way you will it. Lastly, and most importantly, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to Dr. Harbeen Arora for being the torch bearer and guiding light for the entire Wiki community. God bless everyone. Thank you so much.